Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Pepperdine versus Gonzaga college basketball matchup on Thursday, January 18th, 2024. Of course, if you like all the free picks we do at Pick Dawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays. These are meant for people who make big bets. If that's you, go ahead and text that number you see on the screen. They're not available on the website. You got to text that number. But let's get to this one. Pepperdine taking on Gonzaga. Pepperdine 9-10 on the season, but 8-3 at home and 6-3 at home against the number, up against a Gonzaga team that is kind of wounded. You know, it's like this is the first time they've been not ranked in the top 25 in basically a very, very long time. And this is the first time, if you follow bracketology, which I don't. This is just something that I heard, floating by, these floating bys on our live show. Someone put it in the comments. This is the first time that Gonzaga would not be in the NCAA tournament according to bracketology. I say, yeah, well, let's see what happens in their conference tournament. I'm not ready to write the Zags off just yet because I've seen them play plenty this season, and they are rock solid and have a lot of good talent. I just think that Mark Few's team, normally comes in with a lot of experience. Like they had Timmy there forever. They've had other players. Chet was there before that, and then they've had so many players along the way. I think that this is one of the first years that we've seen that Gonzaga actually is going to have to put it together as the season goes on. And you look at some of these losses at Washington, against UConn, and then, losing at Santa Clara last time out, and that's the one that knocked them out. They'd also lost against San Diego State. So a team that went to the finals last year, the team that won the finals last year, at Washington, which is, basically a local game and a local rivalry game, and then the loss against Santa Clara by a bucket by 2 points, at Santa Clara in a conference game. This is just not that same type of Gonzaga team that's going to mow through the conference, but at the same time, I'm not ready to count them out of the conference tournament either. When we look at Pepperdine, this is a team that's covered the spread in their last two games, winning against Pacific and against San Diego. Last time out against the Toreros, they were a 1-point dog and got it done. These teams played earlier this season at Gonzaga, and Gonzaga won by 26 points in that one. They were 20.5-point favorites and absolutely blew them out of the building. We've seen Pepperdine get blown out several times. Colorado blew them out, and even Louisville blew them out by 22 points. So I certainly think that while, Gonzaga might not be at their very best, they're still the 12th best shooting team in the nation. They're just not shooting from the outside, and I think if they can fix that three-point problem, they probably are going to be, a very, very tough out in the tournament. I think Gonzaga, and maybe I'm just dreaming or reaching or something, because this team also plays some serious defense, 25th best in the nation in shooting percentage against. I think people are writing off the Zags a little bit too much, and I think almost like the Buffalo Bills in the NFL right now, they've come into every year with such high expectations. This year, with really limited expectations, the team looks better than they have. Heading into the postseason, they have a shot to go all the way. I'm not saying that's my pick or anything like that, but they certainly look like they have a shot to go. And I tell you what, maybe Gonzaga goes into the NCAA tournament not as the number one overall or even as a number one seed. Maybe they go in as a middle of the pack seed and they make some noise. I don't think anyone's going to want to face them in those early rounds. I'm going to take Gonzaga in this one as well, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. They're 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.